Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Cardi B being able to successfully boost her career from dating toxic men. Let's get into it, honey, because as you guys know, Cardi B is currently a hot topic, and that is all because she has won a second round of a lawsuit against Tasha K. If you guys remember, back in 2022, Cardi B won the defamation lawsuit against Tasha K because Tasha K made some unsavory comments about her. And after Cardi B was awarded a little bit over $4 million by the judge and juror, Tasha K had filed for bankruptcy. After the bankruptcy was filed, the amount that Cardi B was initially awarded was significantly reduced down to a little bit over $1 million after Tasha K filed for that bankruptcy. So, when Cardi B won the lawsuit, Cardi B also had a bit of a restrictive order against Tasha K, wherein Tasha K was not permitted to speak on her, nor anyone who she was dating or her family members. However, Tasha K kept on talking about Offset. She spoke about Stefondiggs, and those were highlighted when Cardi B brought Tasha K back to court. And the post that Tasha K made against Cardi B, they were used against her, and the court sided with Cardi B, and as such, Tasha K has to now pay the full judgment that was initially awarded to Cardi B, which is over $4 million. Tasha K's attorney was sanctioned 10% of Cardi B's legal fees, and now Tasha K will be charged for each of the posts that she made about Cardi B, right? However, after that, Tasha K said the show is going to go on because she's going to still make her money. She's going to still run her platform. And I don't blame her, because if Cardi B was charged for beating up women and beating up people out here, and Cardi B is still threatening people that she's going to beat them up, if Cardi B is not changing, I don't see why Tasha K should change. What goes for one should go right across the board, right? However, know that there is a restrictive order. There's literally a restraining order against Tasha K, where Tasha K cannot speak on Cardi B. So if Tasha K is not going to speak on Cardi B nor anything that is affiliated with Cardi B, including if Cardi B has feud with anyone, and Cardi B is always toxic. Make no mistakes. People don't pick up on Cardi B's marketing strategy, but Cardi B's marketing strategy is toxicity. She intentionally dates toxic men because they keep her relevant. She intentionally dates toxic men because they keep her viral. And she consistently engages in toxic situations because it actually works for her. So Cardi B will always be in the midst of toxicity, right? So, as such, know that Tasha K has that restraining order. Even though the restraining order is against Tasha K, other content creators are going to follow through. They're going to say, you know what? I'm not going to speak on Cardi B because I don't want her to come for me, because Cardi B is toxic. And a lot of the things that are associated with Cardi B, they are toxic. But when you talk about it, she threatens content creators. So what is going to happen is that people are going to move away from Cardi B. There's going to be another toxic couple in hip hop. And no, I'm not talking about Riri and Rocky. I'm talking about something that has nothing to do with Cardi B whatsoever, because if Cardi B is covering all these toxic men that keep embarrassing the ish out of her, people are going to be just done with them, done with her, and people are going to take their energy elsewhere. So what is Cardi B going to pivot to when the internet takes their energy elsewhere, and she doesn't have any drama for anyone to talk about, because even if she has the drama, ain't no one wants to be bothered with Cardi B and her mess of lawsuit, because the truth is pop culture is not accustomed to that. Cardi B doesn't even want the industry beef or anything, because if any of that comes up, Cardi B wants to sue people. Cardi B wants to change the industry. She wants to make the money from the industry, go home and hide out. And the industry was never like that. So, after a time, people are going to truly remember the goodness of the industry, not the toxic part, mostly. And that's for the good parts, right? So pop culture is always known to be juicy when it comes to gossips, relationships, because the thing is that when it comes to pop culture, these celebrities are sold not just through their careers, they are sold through the drama. And so why many of them will date people for PR purposes. This is why the Jenners never sue anyone besides Ray J, because Ray J hits close to home. So when they sue Ray J, that's quite understandable, right? But I'm just saying that Cardi B is changing pop culture where she's really pulling the sugar out of it. And many people may say, oh my God, so you're saying that this woman should not protect herself? No, I'm saying this woman has been manipulating pop culture, and you all have been allowing her to manipulate pop culture. All of us. All of us. And when people realizes it, people are going to start shifting. Everyone is going to say, we're taking our energy elsewhere. We're taking our energy to other celebrities who we can talk about, not doing too much, but just the right amount without any fear of retaliation. And that's where the party is going to be at. So in the next couple of years, what's going to happen to Barney B? Will Barney B still be popular? Is she going to consistently date toxic men because her kids are getting older, and at some point in time, her kids are going to look at her and ask her, Mom, what the heck are you doing? Because the kids are going to get to that age. And what will she say at that time to the kids? It's the blog's fault. It's not my fault. At some point in time, she's going to have to hold herself accountable. And do you realize that Cardi B never holds herself accountable for anything? Absolutely nothing. She never holds herself accountable, not for one smidget of the mess that she causes. She has never held herself accountable for Stefon Diggs. She was like, what do you want me to do? Put my baby back up in my hoo-ah? And no one was saying or even suggesting that. So the point is, Cardi B has been successful in building and pushing her career off toxic men and toxicity. But if you bring that level of toxicity to her that she knows very well, that she's so familiar with, that she created, you will become the problem. And because she is a lighter skinned woman, it's as though people have been cultured, to treat lighter skinned people differently. But if it was a JT, if it was a who can we touch? If it was a Sierra, if it was a darker skinned girly, it should be expected. She's a mess. She's trash. She's garbage. Why can't we speak about her? But Cardi B, you have to respect her. She's right. She's this. Cardi B is never wrong. And I don't know if you guys realize it. She is never wrong, even when she's wrong. It's like Megan Thee Stallion and Clay. Megan picked up Clay knowing that the guy is who he is. He likes what he likes. But at the end of the day, Clay is the bad guy. But when does Megan Thee Stallion hold herself accountable? At no point in time. And that's what I'm talking about. Pop culture is changing so much. It's as though these girls are they're not killing it in terms of career-wise. They're killing it with their sensitivity. And pop culture was never for sensitive people. Pop culture was never created for sensitive people. But hey, what do I know? What the heck do I know, right? But what's going to happen to Barnaby? How will she pivot? Because if now she's pushing the same toxicity that built her out the window, let's see what she is going to be creating. The girl is creative, gotta hand that to her, and she's gonna watch you all and see what y'all like, and she's gonna serve that. Y'all love to talk about her and Stefon Diggs, she's gonna serve it, but if you talk about her and Stefon Diggs, she's gonna come for you. I can't wait to see her next level of mind game with the internet. And like hell, I'll be here sipping and watching the drama unfold. But let me know what you guys think, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.